Welcome to another episode of For the Record. So, today's album I wanted to talk about is Limp Bizkit, Significant Other. This was another great album I hold deeply to my childhood. I believe when this album came out, this album was, where is it? I have it all written down. This album was released June 22nd, 1999. So in 1999, I was probably about 11 years old. So, some of the greatest times in my lifetime. I remember back in the day when I was a little kid, because we didn't have cell phones, stuff like that. You'd have a phone that was on the hook, or you actually had one of those cool phones that had like a little antenna. You could bring it around the house, walk anywhere, but you could only go so far. So anyways, you'd have to call your friend out, see what everybody's doing, go out, ride your bike, to get to your friend's house. We used to go to the races, to this place, Bear Ridge Speedway, and it was opened on the weekends, and that's where everybody would gather, and then all the older people would drink beer, and you could go out in the parking lot, people would smoke pot and stuff. I've smoked a lot in my lifetime. It's like the one thing that I actually enjoy. I don't do drugs anymore. I had a real hard time with it. I know I've talked to a couple people on here. I believe his name is Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. And there's a couple other people I talked to that hit me up on Instagram. Anyways, cool people. I appreciate everyone that I talk to on here. You guys are awesome. If you're watching my video, thank you. Definitely keep talking to me, because if you guys ever need help, and if you're ever struggling with an addiction, I'm not talking about weed or whatever, I don't like alcohol because I know it's really bad for you, but I know some people can go home and drink a couple beers at night, whatever's your thing, cool, go do it, I don't care, it doesn't bother me. But I don't think people should drink to the point so they're blacked out every night and then wake up the next day. I don't think that's good for your liver. I don't think it helps you at all. When I smoke, I don't need to smoke every single day. I don't have to wake up and smoke first thing in the morning. It's not what I do. I'm all done with that shit. I'm good. I smoke every once in a while, mainly at nighttime when I get home and stuff. You can hear this playing on the background. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it in the video or not, but this is the album I have on the turntable. This was their second studio album. This is what really blew up, because when they had their first album, I actually have that. I just don't have it on vinyl because there was only one pressing of this. $3 Bill, yo. This was a great album. This is when I first heard of Limp Bizkit. It was right before this album came out. I saw them on MTV. They was doing a live concert in Cambodian or something like that, or Cancun or whatever the fuck it was there back in the day. This is a great record. I seen their video for Counterfeit, not the newer version of it, because there's two different versions. If you find the original version of Counterfeit, the music video, that was great. Sour was another great video, and then they had Faith, which is the one that made them blow up, where everybody knew of Limp Bizkit afterwards, which I always hated that, because when I went to school, I always listened to bands regardless, because it's what I wanted to listen to. But then once something blew up, then everybody's like, oh, I listen to it now. And it's okay, well now it's not cool because you listen to it. You're a fucking poser. I fucking hate posers. So, you know what I mean? But, this album is awesome. I actually went to the store one day. I was actually going to buy this online because I saw a copy online. And I was going to buy it that day online, but I went in the store and I found it instead. And I was like, I'm not waiting here without it. It comes in a gatefold, which is really nice. I would really like to get $3 Bill, y'all. If you look on the back here, they're under Interscope and Flip Records. Nookie was their first video. Break Stuff was their second one. And I believe Rearranged was their other one. And then End Together Now with Method Man. That was pretty funny. This one, I believe, does come with an insert. I remember that used to be on the inside of the CD. I don't have the CD anymore. The only one I have is $3 Bill, y'all. I used to buy a lot of Limp Bizkit stuff back in the day. So when I saw this album, I mean, I listened to this album so much in my day, like it was ridiculous. This is what the actual album looks like. And then on the back side, it's the same thing on this one. So on this one over here, I'll pop up for a second. Stop. Same thing. Had to be switched anyway, so all good. The only thing I was disappointed, like when I go to a record store around here, the only problem is when you get records from a normal record store, which I heard it doesn't matter, but I like the 180 gram records. I like them when they're thicker. I don't like the really, really thin ones because I feel like if I drop it, it's definitely gonna break when it's thin. If it's thicker, I feel like maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe it could be the other way around, because if you really think about it, the thicker it is, it drops, it could be heavier, so it would shatter easier. So I don't really know. But either way, this is an awesome pressing. It sounds amazing. This is obviously a reissue. It's not the original. I just started collecting records a little about a year ago. So most of my records that I do have right here are reissues. Most of them are not originals. I do have some originals, as you know, like the Marilyn Mansons and stuff like that. I love 90s music. 90s music is really where it's at for me, especially because I hold it near deep in my heart. And I really just love 90s music. Like anything 90s that I used to listen to growing up, I will always buy on vinyl. I always wanted to collect vinyl as a kid. I don't know why I didn't. I kind of kicked myself in the ass now, because now that I think about it, I wish I would have started buying all my albums on vinyl when I was a kid and never got rid of them. And I would have them all now. But it's okay, because I went through an addiction. I would have sold them all anyways, and I would have kicked myself in the ass even more. I've been clean for over 3 years now. Like I said, if any of you guys are struggling with addiction and you need somebody to talk to, just hit me up. I'm always here to talk to you. You can hit me up on Instagram, find my Instagram page For The Record Original, or you can find me on Facebook, For The Record. You can message me on Facebook. Like, it's not that hard. You can get a hold of me. Like I said, this album's just amazing from front to back. I like every single song. I'm one of the type of people that will listen to every single song. Terry Day is one of the people that produced this album. He actually also produced White Zombies, Astro Fruit 2000, and he produced Deftones' first 2 albums, I believe. And he's actually working with them on producing their newest album too, from what I heard, which is going to be awesome, because Deftones is another one of bands. Like, my 3, well, when I was like a teenager, probably my like 5 top bands were like Marilyn Manson, 9 Inch Nails, Korn, Limp Bizkit, and Deftones. Those were like the #1 bands that I've always listened to and that I've always loved the most. Oh, and Tool, so number 6, you know what I'm saying? But not necessarily in that order. I mean, I can't really say one's better than the other because I love them all very, very much. And I love this album a lot. If you've never heard Limp Bizkit, I suggest go checking them out. Their first 2 albums are the best. I feel like this one has more emotional songs into it. He put more heart into it. They definitely progressed, because their first album was a lot harder than this one, like heavier. And this one's not as heavy as the first one. There are heavy songs on it, but not, you can just tell from their first album, this one was like super heavy, and even Bleach is a demo from their demo, because when they recorded it in the studio, it didn't sound the way they wanted it to. And I'm pretty sure Ross Robinson produced this album, which he's always good at bringing darker music out on people. And Terry Date's the one that produced this one. They're both great producers. Like, I feel like this one has a lot more heart, soul, and he just puts more emotion to everything. but he also uses his anger and aggression in certain songs, like Break Stuff. But he's also got like Nobody Like You, Trust, Don't Go Off Wondering, No Sex, Show Me What You Got. They're all great songs. Nookie was a great song. Even if you listen to the beat from Nookie, that was sick ass beat, because obviously DJ Lethal's on it. He's like cutting the turntables and everything. I mean, sick. I love this album. I can actually put down a couple links down in the description below on some of the music videos. Sorry about not posting a video. It's been like a little over a week. I've been kind of busy working, so I'm trying to find time in between working and doing everything that I've been doing. And plus, like, I don't know if you guys noticed the background, but a lot of this stuff is nicer and more done up than it usually is. I got rid of a couple things, put together a couple things, been doing stuff around the house and stuff like that, so it's just been kind of hard here and there, you know what I mean? So I gotta take the time that I have to make the videos for you guys, and I appreciate everything that you guys do. Like, every time you guys watch a video, I'm super appreciated for it. The only thing I'm struggling with is like subscribers and like my views. Like, I feel like there are people that have made a channel after I made my channel, and they already have more subscribers and more views when they post videos and stuff, and I get it. Like, I feel like my videos are only subjective to the people that are like me, because not everybody's like me. I feel like we're more unique than everybody else because we have like different tastes in music. Not everybody likes the same type of music that we like. And like, I've had a couple people comment, be like, oh, you have like the same views as I do on stuff, and you guys are the type of people that are looking for an audience, and it's just harder to find. But I promise you, I'm going to keep making videos. I'm not going to give up. Like, this is what I plan on doing. Eventually, I want to make For the Record into a business, and I want to make a record store out of it and start selling records. I talked to a couple of wholesalers that totally said that they would definitely deal with me. I just need to get a business. I'm pretty sure they would send me out records regardless without a business license, which I don't think they're supposed to do, but I want to do everything proper, have everything set up the correct way, not do anything like bad. I'm also going to set up a store for t-shirts and stuff, so if anybody wants like a For the Record t-shirt, you'll be able to get those soon, probably within the next like 3 months. I know it's a little whiles away, but it's just going to take some time because, like I said, I'm doing all this stuff between going to work 50, 60 hours a week and doing this on my free time, plus taking care of my kid and everything else. So I got a busy life, and I'm not trying to make this video super long, and I know I can talk forever, but I just want to let you guys know this is an amazing album. The repress is super good. It sounds amazing. I love this album. I hold it near and dear to my heart. I would definitely give this 8 out of 10 easily, no doubt in my mind. Just every song on this is good, whether it's the sad song, an emotional song, a raging song, pissed off, whatever it is. It's just all killer. There is nothing bad about this album. But I just wanted to give you guys an update also on my life and everything. And if you guys would be interested in buying a shirt, let me know down in the comments below. I might get them done sooner. But my whole thing is I don't have a whole lot of subscribers, and I don't see a lot of people buying shirts, especially during the COVID thing going on and everything. So, I mean, if it's something you'd be interested in, let me know, hit me up, and, I might do my first run sooner than later. But I also plan on doing that eventually, and then I gotta make a website and all that stuff, so it's gonna take time. But I hope you're all having a good day. Stay safe, be nice to each other, stay cool, because it's fucking hot out. Even where I live, it's like 90 degrees right now, and yesterday at work it was like 100 degrees in the kitchen. It's only gonna get hotter, so I'm gonna be sweating my ass off later. Alright guys, have a great day, peace, and just enjoy the good music, chill out and vibe, alright? Love you guys.